Gypsy, you are a stalwart in the Calypso art form. When you hear the name Gypsy, you think Cocaine, Captain the Ship is Sinking, and most recently Balls. A man of your stature in the art form, what is it really that kept you going?
I think the determination. You know, you're still hungry for success. You still want it. No matter what you have, you want to go out there. And quite apart from that, you have that desire to educate. You have that desire to entertain. And that's what keeps me going, you know. I have that desire to entertain.
Sometimes you listen and you look at the Calypsonian sing and you try to get into his mind. You know, how does he prepare himself to compose a calypso? Or does it happen naturally? What's the position like in your case?
In my case, it happens naturally. The environment tells me what I'm supposed to sing. I walk around from day to day, I hear things, I see things, you know, somebody would just say something and I would write a song about it. And I am a songwriter, so I write just about anything I want to sing.
And then the melody.
I also create the melodies. I create the melodies. Sometimes I create a melody along with the lyrics. Sometimes I create the lyrics and then the melody. You know, it depends on how you feel, what kind of mood you're in.
Have you ever did a composition and after you composed, you liked it, but found out a little later on that that likeness wasn't true in the first instance?
Well, a lot of time you write songs and then you're not happy about the song you write. You know, you find that it's understanded or whatever it is, you know. It's like the song that you just say you like. I wrote that song, I mean, it's called Roll It. It's about a bowling game. But what actually happened is that I don't particularly like it. When I say I don't particularly like it, it's not the type of song that I like to sing, but it's the type of song that people like to hear. And after all, I'm in a people-oriented business.
You prefer to sing a song like Captain the Ship is Sinking?
Yeah, I prefer to sing that or Give the Children Hope or Leaders on the Run, Yesterday's Children, Respect the Colors. I prefer those type of songs. I prefer a song with heavy lyrics. But the fact about it is that how long could one continue to do something that, you know, seems to be fading all the time?
You possess one of the sweetest voices in the art form, I have to say.
Well, it's good to hear somebody say that.
Is it something you knew you had all the while or something you had to work on?
Well, I know I could sing. I don't know if it's one of the sweetest voices. I know that I have the ability to sing, you know. One has to have that confidence in himself before he could bring it out to people. And I knew that I could sing. So I sing, yeah. My mother was a singer. My father sing, you know. So it's a singing line.
Now, everywhere you go and speak to Calypso enthusiasts and soca enthusiasts, we will talk about the survival of the art form.
Yes.
And one of the main reasons is that we don't hear enough of the Calypso. We don't hear enough of the soca. Trinidad is a land of Calypso.
Yes.
But still, after Carnival, there is a proliferation of the dancehall reggae and the American music with American Top 40, the charts bombarded by that kind of music.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
Well, I agree with you fully, you know. Only now that it's beginning to change around a little bit because we have Radio 105, which is Radio Tempo, and they are playing Calypso throughout the year, every day on a regular basis. So we have them and we are thankful for that. But I agree with you to say that it's not sufficient in the land of Calypso, because if you are the land of something, it must be seen that you are the land of something, not just by words. And we are saying that we're the land of Calypso, and every other place in the world that knows about Calypso plays Calypso more than Trinidad and Tobago, including New York.
So then is Gypsy concerned that after he has expired, whether or not the children would be able to enjoy the uniqueness of the art form?
I am very much concerned about that, hence the reason why I'm the president of the Calypsonian organization. And I and my organization, we are working very hard to bring about change. I mean, change is gradual. Rapid change don't necessarily be good. Change is a gradual thing, and we are working on it. And it's coming around, it's really coming around.
The Soca MANOR competition that they had this year, unique from the Calypso Dimanche Grand Night. You think it's a good thing for the art form?
Well, we are instrumental in putting that together as well, along with Prestige Promotion, the Calypsonian organization. Yes, I think it's a great thing because you find that at the Calypso Monarch, the traditional Calypso Monarch on Carnival Sunday night, you would find that you wouldn't hear that type of Calypso. You wouldn't hear the jump up and wave, jump up and whine, you understand what I'm saying? Because they don't deem that to be competition material, Monarch material. So what we did, we created a show especially for that type of music. So you know that music would find a place. And it has found a very good place. I mean, you were there and you see that we had about 25,000 people there. Those 25,000 people have been doing something else that night, hadn't it been for this competition. So you understand?
You mentioned something earlier on that is still staying with me, that you didn't particularly like doing Roll It, but you know that the audience would like it.
Yes.
But you as an artist deep down inside, do you feel a bit taken aback by having to do such? Or are you such a professional that you would do it anyway, no matter what?
I would do it anyway, no matter what. I'm an entertainer, and I do whatever it takes to entertain. You understand what I'm saying? If I have to stand on my head, walk on my nose, whatever it takes. If that's what they want me to do, as long as I'm physically capable of doing it, I'm going to do it. And if it's not immoral, mind you.
Right, good. In the year 2020,
Yeah.
where you like Calypso to be?
Well, I would like Calypso to take its rightful place as being the national music of Trinidad and Tobago, if not the entire Caribbean. I would hope by then that Calypso would infiltrate the world in such a way that it would be accepted. And I hope that I'm wrong to see it. You know, it's not that it's not accepted now. It is accepted wherever it's heard, but it's not heard sufficient to be accepted sufficiently everywhere. So I am hoping that around that time it would be, in a way, international as it's supposed to be.
GYPSY, let me say thank you much for chatting with us on CultureShare. It's a pleasure having you.
It is a pleasure. It is always my pleasure, and I want your program to go from strength to strength, because I know where you started, just like Calypso. The road is always hard up, but we're gonna make it.
One love.
Together. Peace.